Welcome back, folks, to our playthrough of the Dungeons campaign on hard difficulty. So we were in the middle, I say the middle, maybe not, 1 out of 6 of this mission. I don't even know which mission it is, maybe 4 or 5. So just surviving waves of heroes. We've done 1 so far. It looks as though the next wave doesn't trigger until we clear the last one. So there's 1 hero from the last wave still in the dungeon, and this is him. You can tell by the exclamation point. So I probably want to get him soon enough. I don't want to spend too long in this level because my monsters are already falling behind in level. 14 out of 24. Doesn't tell me the hero max, but the last couple of levels we got to a point where I'd reached my maximum monster level, but the heroes were still leveling up, and that kind of put a timer on it for me. Excuse me. So that's all in my prison, isn't it? Yeah. Also, for the character, we're going for a spellcasting build, but not neglecting the constitution, because you have to be able to take a few hits, or you just can't really get anything done. And similarly on the talent tree, just unlocking as many spells as we can. So nothing really stopped me going after him right now. He's not going to fill up anytime soon, so I'm going to do that just to trigger the next wave. I also need to get soul energy quickly because I need to level my monsters up to catch up here. And let's not forget we're a wizard. Excuse my throat again. Hit him with acid arrow, and then probably finish him off. Yeah, very good. I've forgotten the optional objectives completely because it's a few days later. I'm playing this now. Oh, actually, I remember one. One was to fully satisfy 3 heroes, which we're not doing a good job of. Can I level up my monsters? 231. Yes, I can. I haven't summoned my Dungeon Guardian yet either. How much does he cost? 150. So I really need to get some heroes maxed out. I don't want to have to replay this level because it's a slog. Gold needs 206. 45 from one of those. Okay, we need more gold. We need a lot of everything. Prison's full, actually. Okay. Might be worth building a second one if there's any convenient location. There probably isn't. I could cancel this line of gold and expand it this way, maybe? Don't know. I could dig it down here. Yeah, I could, but I'll leave it for now because my imps have a lot of digging to do already. My armories are giving 80, and they're asking for... Okay, yeah, I'm well behind on this level. Okay, so might have a lot of difficulty getting 3 fully satisfied heroes. I feel like clearing out the dungeon will help because there's only a handful of heroes running around. It'll be easier to get them filled up, right? Because they're not slaughtering the monsters instantly, they're not all sharing the armories and stuff. Yeah, let's take you as well. Although again, without prison space, this isn't a good idea. One guy's about to go. But I get the gold, and the gold is handy, and I am already starting to feel weak in melee. Where'd them skeletons... Oh, it's my skeleton spawner, okay. I was like, why are there skeletons in my dungeon? Why am I not hitting? I'm not hitting because I'm bad at fighting. There we go. Now let's run back to the heart for now. You! What do you still need? I can't click on you because of the animation. For the tanking, which you're doing now, a little bit more gold and then quite a lot of equipment. I need to upgrade my armories, which is expensive. Okay. Excuse me again. Let's delete you, replace you with that one, which means we need to put some more capacity. 180. This provides for 200. How much is already in this? 160. So let's be slightly cheap and just top it up to full, right? Well, that's a bit extra, that's fine, put that there. that means I can partially redo this one. Put it here so it's easier to notice. Excuse me again. And it's already got 200. This is one that was built for us, so it's already pretty good. Okay. Now what about libraries? You provide 80. And what are the apprentices asking for? If I can find one. Let's do it this way. There's one. You're in prison. I can't review the needs of the ones in prison. You. 142. So yes, we do need to upgrade the libraries. Has only got one? No, I've got two. All right. Let's upgrade you. What's it cost? Oh, never mind. It's expensive. Just leave it for now then. Maybe just let them recharge faster so they can do more repeat visits. Maybe that's the best we can do right now. More soul energy. Can I level up my monsters? Yes, thank you. Spend some of that gold on healing the dungeon heart, because I'll forget if I don't do it. Does that mean there's a free space? No, there's not a free space. Okay, so it's so hard to fill up the tanking here. Is there better monsters I could be using? I know skeletons are the best choice for fighters, but I don't have many in the dungeon. But skeletons are bad for mages. Definitely tricky. I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode that one of the things that maybe many people would find frustrating, but I find quite compelling, is that in a game about optimization sometimes feels impossible. Sandbox mode is kind of fun because you're in most maps given a blank slate. There's not a pre-built dungeon for you, so you can design it with a lot more efficiency than you're able to do here. So skeletons are doing a decent job of filling that up. And then you can go get some armor, and then maybe if we're lucky they'll respawn by the time you've done that. And you just need to read books, but you need to do at least 2, so you'll do 1, then he'll be on cooldown for libraries. I don't know how long the cooldown is. Let's see how quickly it goes. Does it do all 80 in one visit? It is 80, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like it does. Excuse me again. Okay, so that's our third wave. I think he'll be my project right now. Get him full up so just make sure he doesn't get killed by monsters. Now, where is this wave? Let's just go get it. Down here. Let's use Quicksilver and run. Just get them before they enter the dungeon. I don't even care about filling them up. I just want some more progress through the level. Oh god. He needs gold. Okay, I don't really have any. What does he want? He wants 500. I do have 500, but I've got 10 minutes, so I can portal back to the heart. Oh, she died. Slimes killed her. Yeah, slimes kill fighters, melee fighters pretty well. Prison. Still no space. Level up the monsters. And now they're caught up. Actually, as low as I am to give my goblins more work, I do think I need another prison, and this isn't a good spot, but it might be the only place I can put it. Put it at the end of a little tunnel at least. There's more gold. Again, this is probably just bad strategy, giving them so many different jobs to do. Should be prioritizing, but oh well. Right. There's another slime shelter, which means I could get more population if I wanted to. I don't feel like I need it right now. You. Acid arrow. 6 heroes and dungeons. Is this a party of 6 coming after me now? Oh, they're killing me. Run. Run. Get around the corner. Wow, they're killing. I'm not even in my own territory, so I'm not regenning. Yeah, level 17 heroes. My lord's not really strong enough for them. I guess just go home and give the zombie king his gold. I'm not short of it right now. You. Hopefully you're ready to read a book again soon. Now, one thing I didn't think about is I can dismiss a creature, so if it looks like he's about to die, I can always kill my own skeleton. Right, how about I do that now just so he doesn't spend time fighting them, and instead can go to that library if he's ready for it. Yeah? Yeah? Wouldn't that be good? Don't you want to go check out the library? We need something fascinating to go and look at. Okay, there is space in the library now. Rats. Now, is this because you're in the middle of an animation? Yeah. Strange as that is, seems to be true. A pause button would be nice on these. You're going to die, aren't you? Nope, you used a healing potion. So you must still be on cooldown for libraries, because I know you're close enough to notice that. Yeah, your little icon popped over your head there. So I'm noticing he didn't aggro on the slime, so maybe line of sight is needed for aggro on monsters, but not needed to notice interesting objects and rooms. Maybe that. And yes, you bugger off and you go read the book. I said read the book, please read the book. Here, okay, you're reading the book. And then you need a little bit of gold. And then probably to read some more. Now, I wonder, could I go through my portal and do a bit more damage to these heroes? Where are they? Are they in my dungeon yet? No, I think they're in the dungeon proper now. This is probably them. Yeah, that's the one I wounded. Ah, this room here. Yeah, I really need bigger gold piles, so here's a nice giant one. And dig a nook there. And we'll have a double, yeah, we'll just have side by side a medium one and a big one. I mean, I have plenty of gold, I should be placing it, but it's obviously not easy to deal with. Okay, if you want to wander back up there, that's fine, there's a library there too. You've got no potions, which worries me. Or you can refill your potions at the... Ah, please go read the book. Kill the slimes quickly and then read the book. And don't you dare steal this book. Don't die to the slimes. Actually, what slimes? Obviously there's no slimes in here. And like the Quicksilver. Don't you dare die to the dot either. Yes. Okay, I don't actually need to kill him. I still got... Will tell me? No. That's probably just getting a certain amount. Filling 3 up will probably still count for the quest, even if I don't imprison them. Cute. I'm also probably going to get completely murdered by an army of heroes when I walk up there. There we go. Oh, that's for gold as well, isn't it? I'll put one of these nicely sized ones. Now I'm broke. There is an invisibility spell which is good for running through your dungeon without collecting a huge amount of aggro. I might go for that. Where am I? Hotkey. Oh, I'm right there. I'm about to get completely murdered probably, but I hit him with the arrow, didn't I? Yes. So let's run in this direction. Even though it's up here, probably just more gates that I haven't opened yet. Yeah, so stand there, and they shouldn't be chasing me anymore. Yeah. Now, do we need more monsters? Heroes are getting killed by monsters occasionally, but not an awful lot. I mean, it's starting to feel like I'm getting too many heroes in a dungeon, but I think it's because of the extra heroes I get from these waves. So I think if it wasn't for the mission deliberately making things more complicated, this would be working okay. In fact, you might be about to fill up because you need 116 doesn't give you 80. Unless I replace it, which is expensive. Okay. That's fine, we're getting gold. In fact, it might be worth... I've got lots of soul energy. It might be worth getting more goblins. It won't let me get more goblins because I need more prestige. Okay. That's fine. Let's start putting some more knickknacks in the dungeon. I don't need to be too thoughtful about the placement anymore. Just about everywhere is covered. Maybe, I mean, yeah, I could put a few here to draw them out to fight whatever these are again, because I'll fight them on the way in, and then maybe go out and fight them again when they respawn. Put you there. I do quite like the little goblin tables, but how about this is my receptionist. Please leave your name and date of arrival before entering the dungeon. There's nothing stopping you putting them in the libraries and armories. I tend to avoid it because I don't want a fighter wandering here to inspect a wall lamp and getting eaten by slimes. Again, it's one of the things the expansion did well, is it made some of the gimmicks attractive or repulsive to certain hero classes, so you could deliberately encourage warriors to path in here and mages to path in here, for example. One of those. This is making my lord stronger as well, which is obviously a huge boon. You're kind of cool looking, but you look daft in the middle of a corridor. But fine, you can put it at the junction. Foot statue, again a bit weird, but that's okay. Let's put a foot statue at the end of this corridor for no reason. It might waste a hero's time long enough to trigger another one of their needs. Candelabra just to make them think it's important. This is kind of cool. Two of those. Oh, it's a shelf there. Illuminate the gold. Yeah. Oh, it's too close. I'm not going to let me. Just about there. Just about there. And then we'll probably save that 500 for leveling up and stuff. I'm gonna heal my heart and I'm gonna summon my guardian. I haven't needed the guardian yet, so maybe that was a complete waste, but I've done it. Now, where is my lord? He can beam home because he's way up there, isn't he? Yeah. Right. I thought I heard the noise of a hero maxing out. You're in prison. I did not. Okay, is anybody close? This guy in here was close. Guy here, he just needs to visit the library twice, unfortunately, unless I replace it, which I can now maybe afford to do. Please enjoy your superior library. Now it only has 150 capacity, and this dishes out 200, so it needs more capacity. Now that won't update till I click on it again, is that right? Yeah, 270. Recharge faster, please, with the aid of a telescope somehow. This one doesn't seem to have an issue. It seems to be always full. Is that because it's not being used? He's not used it. He's in the middle of an animation for some reason. Or rather, which makes me, yeah. Might be worth getting another pair of rooms. I could put another army and library around here somewhere. And here and here. Problem is gold, obviously, but maybe put some of the cheaper ones so they're partially full by the time they get to the dungeon proper. Might be an idea. Yeah, go read the book. Yeah. 358. Okay. So let's see. They don't need gold. Again, it's hard to tell where they've been already, but they're probably not new in the dungeon actually. You probably haven't been around long. How much gold? 256. Alright. Maybe another completely broke, so maybe a couple of small piles again on the way so that they're partially satisfied when they get to this area. You don't want to just have one condensed zone with all of your stuff, because then all your heroes will be gathered there. And yes, you just need a tiny bit more reading as soon as you're off cooldown for it. Yes! And I'm going to hit you with an acid arrow and then a magic missile, and hopefully that's enough to kill you, because my stats are now better than they were before. And just hit you, then just hit you. Yes. Hopefully this mage won't chase me into my dungeon heart, and rats will intercept. Okay. Still hurt me pretty badly. Now, magical resistance is the same as my physical resistance, okay. And it comes from constitution, right? Yeah. So it's not like I've been neglecting the relevant stat, I'm just weak. 1000 soul energy is a lot. Gold. Really need gold. I have enough prestige for another goblin? Ah, I do, but it still won't let me have more than 8. Okay. Now, maybe I can... Is that one of them? He was one of them. Thinking about getting close to the next wave. Right. It looks like there isn't any more to take. Maybe the exclamation points thing is just a bit unreliable. Yeah, I've got warriors wandering in here and getting injured by slimes. I was hoping the exits not being aligned would prevent that. Rat killed someone. Mage. It's okay, it's gold. I'll take the gold. Now, one thing I did mention in, I think, was in episode 1, was something's good to build a room that's just dedicated to your prestige building. And in a sandbox map, I like to build it close to the dungeon heart, just because I can deliberately keep away from everything else. It's not an option here. So maybe somewhere else. A large space where I can just build a big pile of soil. Maybe up here when it's excavated. Just to power up my dungeon lord without massively cluttering my dungeon itself. So here's a unholy ruby, floating ruby lump. Here's some spooky green light. And here's some conventional red light. Don't know what's conventional about red, but that's what I said. Got piles of skulls around the place. And I know it's more efficient to just spam the most expensive ones, but I do have some aesthetic sensibility. I do quite like the sarcophagi on the walls. If it's not in my territory, it doesn't count. More spooky lamps. There we go. Now, what's that done to my stats? 156%. Okay. And again, I want to get at least 2 more heroes to 100%. Where was that mage that was almost done? Please tell me he's not been killed. Or did he finish? I think he finished. You just need a tiny bit of gold and then to read that book a couple of times. Yeah. No potions left though. You're fighting slimes, but that's okay. Slimes is your jam. Where's my lord? Oh, just couldn't see you in front of the heart. What's your equipment need? 231. Getting 200 from one visit. Okay, is that the best I can do on this level? Yep. I do have access to even better libraries, but there are a lot of gold and prestige away. Just a bit more reading, so don't get killed by skeletons. You don't have potions. I'll just monitor and I'll delete this skeleton if I have to, but I think it's about to get some help. Yeah, you should be fine. please go read a book before the slimes spawn. Oh, you're gonna steal it, okay. The rats don't kill him either. He's going there to fight the slimes. Okay, he's helping with the skeletons first. Warrior, tank the slimes, even though you're bad at fighting slimes. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, okay. Damage over time, got him. Needs to do some reading. Okay. Again. This guy's got 0. Okay. Tanking, gold, and equipment. Oh, the exclamation marks have updated themselves. He's one. He's one. He's close. And he's got a potion left, so I'll leave him alone. Oh, that's weird when they're off. Some of them, when they're off the map, if you look down here, show us mission heroes, and then when you zoom over them, they're not mission heroes anymore. You're getting beat up. But that's good. You like getting beat up. Let's get beat up a little bit more, and then go steal some more loot. This takes forever. Yeah, I think goblins prioritize jobs based on where your lord is standing sometimes, and I think it's a pathfinding distance, so even though I'm technically close to this, I'm a pathfinding distance very far away from it. You can also, though I didn't mention it, enable and disable tasks for them. So you could have one goblin that only ever digs if that's what you wanted. Yeah. You're about to get eaten alive, that's fine. Okay. Okay, gold. Gold. I need the heroes to be closer to full by the time they get down here. So we need another library, another armory between them and the main dungeon. So this doesn't seem to be an actual hero gate that spawns on a timer. It seems to be just one of the ones that launched a wave at me. And maybe the same for that. Or it could be totally wrong. This one's a real gate. Yeah. Long timer. This one's a real gate. And they're all pathing up this way. So if I built another library and armory here, they might not notice it, they might go the wrong way. So maybe here and here is not ideal, but if it was right here, I'm sure they would notice it. Might have to build a pair here and a pair here. Right, let's put, and what's your composition? 50-50. Let's put a library here. Not to be big or impressive, but I might make it slightly bigger just so I can put the slime farm in the corner, and a hero that spawns will have, or a fighter that spawns will have no reason at all to path this way because it'd be too far from the slimes. But a mage might go, oh look, a library, fight the slimes, and then make his way out. And then we'll do the same thing here with an armory. Well, it's not quite as far a distance, but we'll try it. So, and a fighter that spawns, or a mage that spawns, should go here, and then he'll want gold, or he'll fight these monsters. He might get pulled into a fight here actually, and while he's fighting these, but that's okay. It's not perfect. We'll make do. And then put a skeleton at the end of this. Could even do that and put him in the corner. If I like that, let's do it here as well. And I will also, I don't want to put gold actually because for one, gold doesn't seem to be the problem. Very rarely get heroes down here that still need much gold. But gold would lure fighters in to get eaten by slimes, or mages up to get beaten up by skeletons. And yeah, this is luring people up here, which is not ideal. So let's just make interesting things here as well, so at least they go back down again. Let's check his pathing. I don't think they'll wander around in one space forever. I don't think they inspect the same gadget twice, so worst case scenario, and I'm sure there's some randomness to it, you'll inspect all of these things like once and then he'll be interested in these and make his way down. Is there anyone close? That's you, isn't it? Yeah. So there's not that many heroes at large in the dungeon right now, which is nice. And we're getting lots of gold for big fancy prison cells. Ah, come on. Okay. Easily solved. You're about to die, aren't you? Yeah. Delete the rat. Delete the rat. Let the slime lure him in and then delete the slime. Delete the rat. That's a hell of an aggro range on this skeleton. Maybe it's because there was a fight already happening and the slime's coming for him. Maybe sound is a factor. If there's a fight nearby, they'll go join it. Delete you. I just need you to not die and wander in here and read a book. Just a few pages. He wants to inspect this route, doesn't he? Yeah, the dungeon actually looks pretty empty right now. And this guy's wandered back down, hasn't he? Yeah, so that's not a disaster. Tank meters are still tricky to build up, but these skeletons did a good job. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Why are you in my prison? Let the skeleton lure you out, and then delete the skeleton. Oh, I think you're a lost cause, mate. I really don't want you to be. In fact, you need 2 visits. Hopefully I can get him before the rat does. Okay, didn't want to delete the rat, but I will. There's a penalty if a monster kills the hero. And off to prison you go. Right. Still need 2 more full. Oh, you're close. Tiny bit of tanking. Hopefully you'll get from these skeletons when you go in here to get the loot you need. Ah, okay. Armory. Now I noticed it didn't need to be big fancy ones, but I actually have money, so let's use it. Let's put it there, it's easy to notice. I'll put a big one and a medium one. And this provides for 200, and this is 120, and this is 180. This is more gold efficient, so you're 50 gold for 80. You're 50% more, but you're not 50% more expensive. Okay. And you're 50% more, yeah, but also not 50% more expensive. Yeah, it's more gold efficient, so let's just do one of those. One of those. And in the corner, skeletons. And then here, ooh, yeah, and actually 370. I don't know. Maybe it's better to put a medium one here and replace one of these ones with the 1k. Yeah, let's do that. Because if they fill up down here, they're closer to my dungeon, right? Dungeon master. So you provide 370 per visit. The room doesn't have 370 in it. That's got a little bit more, but the recharge is 2.56 per second. To charge that much is a long time, so let's put another one of these in. Well, again, hopefully it won't be visited that often, and then I can shortly, by the time he's dug it out, I should be able to afford another medium library up there. You, what are you doing? Still needs to tank, that's okay. Hit him, rat, hit him. Okay. Doesn't have potions, but he can refill them here. down there and getting beat up by slimes is not ideal. Yeah, they seem to have their gold needs filled by the time they wander down here. So this all might have been overkill, but at least it means they definitely will get it filled by the time they arrive down here. Rats, you doing your work? Yep. Just don't kill him, just don't... He's going to kill him.
A monster just tore my mind. Those little ears.
Oh, he must have been the last one of the invasion wave. I wonder if the invasion wave is meant to just go for your dungeon heart. It feels like that would be what they're aiming for, but then again, it's not like just overpopulating your dungeon with heroes doesn't cause problems, so you are skeletons, aren't you? Yes. Just need a little bit more gold, which should be on its way shortly because that hero just died. Yep. Thank you. Oh, that was only 11, that's from mining. Really like to get a hero filled up. Okay, bit of gold. Let's put a medium library there so he notices it, and this provides for 200, 120. Just one of these will do. It's going to look ridiculous with it being this massive, but we can be a little bit frugal. This will need to recharge quickly because it's the first one and most traffic. And then overspent, didn't I? Because I wanted to put a slime in the corner. 2 gold away. Get that in a second from something, I'm sure. Hey, he's coming with some gold. You're getting your loot. Fighting some skeletons, although you don't need to tank anymore, but that's alright. The thing to remember about gold is it's been taken away from you as well, because every time a hero loots from a pile, a goblin has to refill the pile. So sometimes you want to spend it before a goblin takes it away from you, puts it in a pile on the ground. He's able to refill that, that's good. Okay, money. Slimes in the corner, and then I don't want it to have a little bit of excess. Okay. Lots of soul energy. Any prisons empty I can replace? No. Another wave coming in 20 seconds. Oh, the only prison that's empty is the good one. Fair enough, okay. Okay, coming from that way. I might actually want to try and get this slime under my... no hero, no monster population left. I could delete some that aren't being used much and remedy that, but I was going to do it just to get more population to expand my zone over here, so I could line this with trinkets, but that's okay. And I'm not paying attention to the heroes. Either that or they're leveling up in chunks, not one level at a time. I'm not sure, I might have just not been noticing, but let's catch up. 18, 19. So I should we stay like a level behind, because now we're still having difficulty filling up the tanks, and the hero fatalities from monsters aren't excessive just yet. But I do want to spend some more soul energy. Oh, we just spent a lot, but let's put a few knickknacks around here. Interesting cabins, floating light. Just because I do need to keep spending soul energy on prestige to keep my dungeon lord reasonably strong. 183%, 67 intelligence and 42 constitution. I should be formidable. Let's find out if I am. Let's Quicksilver. head in this direction and fight them within my own borders this time.
Master, you are under attack.
Where actually am I? Okay. Whew, look much damage took just running through heroes. Ow. Keep saying should be. Okay, what about you? Just a bit of gold, I can do that. It's right there. It's right there. And that'll be 2 out of the 3. And then when you come around the... Oh, nope! See, if I have a hero selected and then I press my hotkey, I'll use that hero as the target. There we go, please.
A monster just
Not feeling all that strong still. Well, actually, hitting with both spells is pretty good. And then die. And then you... Maybe the fighters are less dangerous. Right, what about this guy that was almost full? Just needed some gold. Is that you? Yeah. Doesn't have any potions left. He's fighting rats. Rats are dead. Alright, am I alive? I'm alive. I'm getting my ass kicked, okay. Yeah, if I don't use spells I do very little damage. Which, you know, is not surprising given that's the build I went for. He wants more gold. I do have some. What do you want? 500. Yeah, let's just portal home. Before my imps spend it all on other things. Okay. Oh. Was that him? I might have been. Yeah, it's so difficult to get right. Sometimes I feel like my monsters are not... Oh, I heard a ding. What was that ding? Haha, perfect. 2 out of 3, I think. Or maybe it was quite a loud ding, but it was quite a loud ding because that was the 3rd. I'll know if I've got bonus character points to spend because it will give me them as a reward when I've done all 3. Yeah, spells are quite formidable. That's good. Now, still no crappy empty cells. I could release heroes to get them, but I'm just not willing to give up on the soul energy. Yes, that must have been 3. Must have got one earlier without realizing. I'm too fragile. Spells are killing heroes in a couple of casts. That's fine, but I'm too fragile. Let's pause and think about this. Oh yeah, life drain. That, I think, will change things for us a bit. This is from a scroll, don't need it there. Let's look at the stats. 41 to 44 damage. It's long cooldown though. How's that compared to this? 16 per second for now. Asadar was very strong, but 9 seconds is a long time, fair enough. That's getting pretty strong. 20% speed. I don't know if this is really affected by my intelligence. I think it might just be a set. Maybe the cost and duration and stuff. Fireball's pretty good as well. Okay, yeah. Still 6 targets in the dungeon. There's one. Like I said, I'm tempted to actually... I think I've done all the bonus objectives. Just try and get the level finished as quick as I can now. Before the heroes get past level 24, which is my max. And also just to make the Let's Play not too long. It is a slow-paced game. Okay, can I... like... Fireball. Okay, pretty good. Acid arrow him. And then just hit him, because there's no mana left. I can hit him with an... Got him, okay. And now I need to get out of here, and my town portal's on cooldown. Yeah. So I guess it's not just constitution, I guess I need some agility so that I don't get hit all the time as well. I don't think it's going to help when mages are hitting me, but for the fighters it would certainly help. But again, I said I was going to do a pure mage build, and I've already cheated because I've got high constitution, so I'll try and make it work. Might just need some of the utility spells like invisibility and invulnerability. So I could use invisibility to get to my target, use invincibility, which lasts I think 6 or 7 seconds, about that, at basic levels, to kill the target within that window, and then time portal home or something, you know. Let's see, so I am trying to pay more attention to my playtime. So right now we're just under an hour, so I think, yeah, in one of the earlier episodes I said we might do 1 level per episode. That was optimistic. These levels do take a while, but just to keep the videos under an hour if possible, this is probably a good place to wind up. So I'll say thank you again, hope you're still enjoying. I'm finding it pretty fun. I mean, I had good memories of this game. I always knew that I kind of liked it, even though it was a bit of an oddity, but revisiting it really is, finding it quite an interesting experience. Definitely a challenge, pleasant challenge, kind of challenge I like. A bit of management and design and trying to make things efficient, and incremental improvements in your power and stuff I quite like, and the way your Dungeon Lord build carries across levels is just a nice touch. But anyway, rambling on. Hope to see you next time then, folks. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Cheers.